Hello, this is Essential Elements, page 28 and page 29. Make sure that you're playing in the correct position. The warm-up for these pages, the D major warm-up works best for these pages. And when you're playing, make sure you have a flat wrist, and your bow hand is tilted toward the tip, and your thumb is poked out, so you can make the ding-dong doorbell. And cellos and basses, your fingers point to the floor. Okay, so this is number 103, and they're teaching you to play in 3/4 time, which is pretty easy. It just means there's 3 beats in the measure. And so let's look at number 104, counting in threes. So we have 1, 2, 3, and ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, the dotted half note that they introduce here is one that we've had because we played it for Carol of the Bells for our Christmas concert. But remember, when you have a dot next to a note, it adds half of whatever that note gets. So a half note gets 2 counts. So if you put a dot next to it, it adds 1 more because 1 is half of 2. So together you get 3 counts. Let's do number 105, and here's our D major scale in 3. In threes, 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Now number 106, the French folk song. This is the same French folk song that I gave you for your monster concert packet the first time through. So this is the French folk song in D, and here we go. Let's do it this fast. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Second line here. Second line there. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last line. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. That's number 106. Now 107 is a Salty Sailor song, or a sailor song, sorry. And this is Allegro. The tempo marking is Allegro. Allegro is pretty quick, and so we're going to take this a little bit faster. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 3. Second line. 2, 3. Okay, that's number 107. Now, number 108, we're introducing 2 things. The curved line, which can mean one of 2 things. It can either mean a tie, like they show in number 108. Now, the difference between a tie and a slur, they're both a curved line, but a tie goes to the same note, and it ties those note values together. So if you look at number 108, you have a half note that gets 2 counts, and then you have 2 quarter notes that are tied together. and with a curved line. And what that means is that both of those two notes are just combined, and so it's going to sound just like a half note, those two quarter notes. So in this one, 108, you have all the way through it, you have a half note, and then you have two quarter notes that are tied together. And so they're all going to sound like half notes. You will just know that they're two quarter notes tied together is all. So number 108, here we go. Let's try it. And make sure your wrist is flat. And check your bow hand. 108, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2. Rest, lift your bow, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Rest, rest. Okay, now we have a slur. So we did slurs a little bit. We just barely got to introduce those. A slur is a curved line. It looks just like a tie, except for the notes are different notes. So that means that you have to put those in one bow, which is a little bit like patting your head and rubbing your stomach. So you have to pay attention to your bow with this, because when you're starting to do this, look at number 109, and I'll play the first two notes. And those are the right notes, but they're not slurred. So you have to be careful. You're looking at your bow and make sure that they're in the same bow and you're not changing bows for every note. So number 109, this will feel really weird at first. Do this a lot of times. Pay attention to your bow. You can watch yourself in a mirror and that will help. Here we go. Number 109, 2, 3, 4. Down bow. Rest. Leave your bow there. Now we're going to go up. Rest. Rest. Down bow. Half. Rest. Half. Rest. Now with no rests. Up. Down. Up. Half. Note. Half. Note. 2. Half. Rest. Okay, so going along to number 110, now they're going to add some more notes. So the rhythm's the very same, the slurs are the same, they're adding an F sharp to it. Ready, 2, 3, down bow. Rest, 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 rest. Half, rest. Half, rest. Up, down, up, down, up, down, 2, 3, rest. Okay, now I haven't talked about the bow markings yet, but we did talk about them in class. So to begin with, let's look at number 111. That's where we are. So the down bow that starts number 111 is over the note, and it looks like a square without the bottom line. So that's a down bow. And then the up bow looks like a V. And so when you're watching a symphony orchestra play, you'll notice all of their bows are together. All of their bows are together. And they have these markings throughout, or markings that they put in, so that they know which note to be on, either an up bow or a down bow. So let's do number 111, and we're starting with our down bow. 2, 3, go. Down bow. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down, Okay, so we're at number 112 now. Number 112, more slurs. Ready, 2, down bow, go. Up, down, 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 up. Okay, that was number 112. Now 113 and the rest of these exercises on this page deal with slurring, and you're crossing a string as well. So you have to make sure that your elbow's lifted, make sure that your bow is on the right string. And let's do number 113. Here we go. 2, ready, go. Okay, and I'm going to change books for a second. Okay, number 114 is next. And let's look at that one. Okay, here we go. 114. And now they're going to have us change strings faster. Okay, here we go. 114, 2, 3, go. Okay, number 115. Ready, 2, 3, go. Okay, very nice.